As I'm sure most of you are aware, Five Nights at Freddy's 2 has plenty of Easter eggs and secrets hidden deep within, including hidden characters. Characters that normally require something special to activate or happen randomly or by chance. The first hidden character, perhaps the most notorious, is Shadow Freddy. In Five Nights at Freddy's 2, the player may rarely encounter what seems to be a wide-eyed shadow or a dark model of Freddy Fazbear. It appears in parts/surface, sitting in the location Bonnie normally sits. It appears to be in a slump position, similar to that of Golden Freddy. It also uses the Golden Freddy model. Brightening up this image reveals hallucination in its purple color. If observed for too long, the game will crash or freeze in the mobile version. Next up is Shadow Bonnie. The player may very rarely encounter what appears to be a shadowy silhouetted version of Toy Bonnie, with wide eyes and teeth standing on the left side of the office. If the player stares at it for too long, it will appear to fade away, like Golden Freddy in the game, and cause the game to crash. The mobile version, however, freezes the game instead. This hallucination is very much like the Shadow Freddy, although it is seen in the office instead of the parts/service room. Next is Golden Freddy. Although not really an Easter egg anymore, Golden Freddy returns to Five Nights at Freddy's 2. His behavior is erratic, and he seems to function as both a hallucination and a regular animatronic. When seen in the corridor and his jump scare, Golden Freddy is just a floating head, disembodied, that moves closer to the player until only his face can be seen, which, after that, the game will end. Next up, we have another fairly popular animatronic, simply titled Bear Endoskeleton. A bear endoskeleton appears to wander the restaurant at rare intervals. It can be encountered as early as night 1. It appears in the prize corner in the left air vent. The bear endoskeleton can be seen at any time, but very rarely. The chance goes up when the music box runs out, upon opening the monitor to cam 11. Unlike the endoskeleton seen in the backstage from the original Five Nights at Freddy's, it is a shiny and silver color. Its ears appear to be similar in shape to Foxy's, though it has blue eyes similar to those of Freddy's. On rare occasions, the bear endoskeleton may appear in the left air vent, before the puppet leaves the prize corner. Some will theorize that it's the perfect match for the bear endoskeleton as the empty suit that is Golden Freddy, though this is unconfirmed. Up next, you have Balloon Boy appearing under the desk. Occasionally, the player may encounter Balloon Boy under the desk of the office. The hallucination does not appear to affect the player, and seems to simply disappear if checked by the monitor. Not only that, but Balloon Boy also has a paper cutout. Sometimes the paper cutout of Balloon Boy may, inexplainably, disappear from Party Room 4, or Camera 4, and reappear in the office, hanging on the far wall next to the doorway. It is unknown why or how this happens. Next we have Puppet Face. Occasionally, after the puppet has left, it may appear on the camera for very short periods of times at random times. It appears in the main hall and Party Room 2, or Cameras 07 and Camera 02. His face will flash on the screen for short periods of times, and he might even be seen standing up. And last but not least, Eyeless Animatronics. On very rare occasions, the player may experience an Easter egg of an image, one of the 3 Eyeless Animatronics, much like the Eyeless Bonnie from the first game. While the image is being displayed, the sound that is played is usually the sound of the flashlight makes when it's disabled. The animatronics may appear are Toy Bonnie, Freddy Fazbear, or Foxy. Toy Bonnie appears randomly when the player loses, while Freddy Fazbear appears randomly when the player starts the game, and Foxy appears rarely when the player starts a night.